Hello students, in our last period of mathematics, we have studied comparison of rational numbers and also we have solved some examples from practice set 1.2. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn the decimal representation of rational numbers. So, every rational number can be written in the form of decimal fraction. To write the to write the rational number in decimal fractions, divide divide the numerator of rational number by its denominator. For we will have some example here. Now here, how to write the rational number in the form of decimal fraction. For that, we will have one example here. 7/4. This is the rational number. Now we have to write this rational number in decimal form. So this is numerator and this is denominator. To write this rational number in decimal form, we have to divide numerator by denominator. So we will divide it. 7 divided by 4. So for the first question will be 1. 4 1 are 4. Now 7 minus 4, here we get 3. Now see here, remainder is 3. Okay. So this remainder is less than this 4 divisor. So further we cannot divide. So then we will take here, put here decimal point and write 0 after 3. Now we can divide 30 by 4. So here the question will be 4 7s are 28. 4 7s are 20. And subtract 28 from 30, here we will get 2 here. Now write again 0 after 2, here we get 20. Divide this 20 by 4, 4 5 are 20. Now see here, remainder is 0. Now here the division ends here. Here is the end of the division. So this fraction 7/4, that means this rational number 7/4 can be written in decimal form as 7.1.75. This is called the decimal fraction. So in this way, every rational number can be written in the decimal fraction. In this way, the procedure of division ends here. We get remainder 0, that means here procedure of division ends here and we get the decimal form 1.75. And this type of decimal form is known as terminating decimal form. This is known as terminating decimal form. But we know that every rational number can be written in a non-terminating recurring decimal form. So how to write it in non-terminating recurring decimal form? For that we will have some examples here. Now we will see this example. 7 upon 6. This rational number. We will write this rational number in decimal form. So we will divide 7 by 6. So the first quotient will be 1. 6 ones are 6. Now 7 minus 6, your remainder is 1. Now your remainder is less than 6 here. So put decimal point here, write 0 after 1, here we get 10, divide 10 by 6, quotient is 1, 6 ones are 6. Okay, now subtract 6 from 10, we get here 4, take 0 after 4, we get 40, divide 40 by 6, we get, the quotient is 6, 6 are 36. Now here 40 minus 36 we get 4. So again write 0 after 4, again divide 6, 6 are 36. Remainder is 4, again write 0 here, 6, 6 are 36. So after this, every time we get remainder 4 and every time we get quotient 6, and this process is infinite. That means 6 will repeat here infinitely, and therefore this is called non-terminating recurring decimal form. So this can be written like this: 1.1666 like that. The digit 6 is repeated infinitely, it is recurring and non-terminating. So this form is called non-terminating recurring decimal form. This can be written like this also: 1.16 on the 6, right here dot. This meaning of this dot means the digit 6 is recurring. Okay, that means here infinitely 6 is here and it is non-terminating. Therefore, the dot is written on the point. Similarly, there are examples 2, 3, 4, 5. All are non-terminating recurring decimal form. The same digit in the quotient, the same digit or the group of same digits is recurring, and that is why this form is called non-terminating recurring decimal form. So in this way, we can write all rational numbers in the form of non-terminating recurring decimal form. In this example also, first example, the recurring form of this is 1.75. So this can be written like this: so this is also non-terminating recurring form. So in this way, every rational number can be written in a non-terminating recurring decimal form. So next time we will have some examples from practice set 1.5.